We have to fix my Onewheel today. Let me show you what happened.
So this is the front foot pad sensor. I ride every day in the winter, so I'm pretty sure this is just water damage.
Where the black parts are, where the water got in, and it broke the connections now. So it, like, neither of these are working. I think that all this is 2 buttons, and you just have to have your foot on 2 buttons. So I'm gonna replace the 2 buttons with 1 button, and hopefully it tricks it into thinking my foot is on top of the board. When my foot is on top of the board, it's gonna be hitting the button. So we gotta do a test. All right, this was the one that I originally broke in my first on my Onewheel video, and it like dried out, and I put it on yesterday, and it did work because it like sat for so long. So this one's garbage. So we're gonna take a part off of this and then probably throw this away, because like this thing had 2,000 miles on it. It was very chipped, you can see. Okay, so I guess I can just cut it. Yeah, because I can't use any of those wires inside the board, so I just gotta cut it right there. Make sure your Onewheel's off when you do this. I do not advise modifying your Onewheels. It's incredibly dangerous, but this is what happens when you're broke. You just fix stuff, and I don't even have an address right now to ship a new Onewheel front pad on. So this is just what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a test now. I'm gonna pull up my phone. We're gonna try and get that in the shot, and we're gonna see what is activated with what. Because there's only 3 wires that go into here. There are only 3 wires. Let me strip the wires out. Be very careful when you do this, because you need as much wire as you can. Okay, I got it. They're very tiny, but we will test them out. Okay, just gonna strip them all back. If it's smart enough to know that we've messed with it. Okay, wires are exposed, it's on. Okay, so far so good. It doesn't think I'm on it, and it's booted up fine. That works too, sweet. I'm guessing the black is the ground. So if you touch these 2 together, what happens? Okay, it thinks your right foot, it thinks your foot forward if you just touch these 2 together. Okay, now if you touch these 2 together, what does it think? Okay, it thinks your foot backward. Okay, clearly foot on front, clearly foot on back. So I could hook this up to 2 buttons right now and it would work. But I want to see what happens if I hook these 2 together. I'm gonna go here to here. And it should just say, I hope both feet are on. Yep, and it says both feet are on. Okay, so that makes this really easy to do. All you need is a foot pad and some solder. And I'm gonna run wires to this button that I have in here. You could run it to a switch, but then it would just run away on you, you know? We have white, green, yellow, and blue. Probably blue, that's good. Okay, and then I also have a lock washer. So we know that that works. Now we just have to wire up this button. 2, we're gonna mount it in the foot pad first though. And to do that, we need a new foot pad. Now, trying to fix these sensors, I pulled up all the grip tape I had, and I used 1 sheet on this old one that I fixed, but I'd used my last sheet yesterday. So we're gonna need a new pad. Luckily, the only thing that could break is the sensor, but they sell you this piece of wood for no reason. I don't know why. They should definitely sell it individually. Kind of annoying, but we're gonna use this, and then I'll have 2, it'll have 2 back pads with a button in the middle. It'll look great. And it's like fresh gripped and neat. I need my soldering gun. Ah, what was that? Oh no. The soldering iron is now running off my inverter. I think if I put the button here, it would always be on my heel, and it would have just enough space to clear. So I'm gonna mark a hole, and we're gonna go for it. I'll just drill 1 hole. Look at that. Look at that. Fits pretty well. And then you can kind of you'll know when you're on the button. And I could actually space it down even more. This is gonna be a super easy install. Let's get to drilling. 1 hole. But if we screw this in all the way, I don't think it's going anywhere. Yep, not going anywhere. Okay, so now I have a button to stand on. Everything lines up too. The holes line up. It's the same front and back, so this is hilarious. Now I just need to wire it. Okay, this is 14 gauge speaker cable. Yeah, easy solder, left, right, boom. Cut a little off of it. Same as the turn signals. Let me turn the fan on. So if we have to go from here, something like that. It's cut it about here. Thinking if I solder it and then put it in here, yeah, and then maybe melt this, it'll stay good. And that connection will just go like that. Oh, we can loop that, because this will tighten, okay. I'm narrating as best as I can, but frankly, I don't have any practice at it, and editor John can do whatever he wants. So now we're gonna cover them up, and I don't think we have to solder anymore. Let's unplug this. Okay, and then we're gonna crimp it, just a light crimp, because it's already soldered, literally just to hold it there and protect it. And then another crimp, and that's a fairly strong connection. Sure. All right, now let's test it. We'll do another dry run. Onewheel is on. It doesn't think that I am on it. Hit the button. Boom, it thinks I'm on it. Let me do that again. Boom. Okay, now I just gotta install the button and install the foot pad. Then we have a brand new Onewheel. Like it never happened. I'm gonna tape these up for extra protection, because apparently you can't ride these things through snow and expect everything to work, you know? I'm riding every day through sleet, snow, and ice just to take my dog on a walk. And she loves it, it's amazing. Everything's going back together, and I couldn't be happier. Because shipping something here would have been a nightmare, oh my gosh. Again. I should get a lighting booth or something. Or just mount, I need to 3D print that. We're working on it. The important thing is, I think my Onewheel is fixed. Oh my God. That's so good. Yep, and then you just lift up your foot like you would. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm gonna go board. Peace. So this is the first real test of the Onewheel button. So it does work. I can now ride my Onewheel. I wouldn't say it's better than stock. The only reason you would do this is for monetary reasons. This is a $2 fix, and a front foot pad sensor from Onewheel is $150. So I hope it saved you some money. Sometimes when you're turning left, you lift your foot off the button, you know, or like riding on a slant, or yeah, you just have to be careful with it like this. And make sure you use a good quality button, because if it gets stuck, it's gonna just ghost ride. So I might do another one of these with a like treadmill kill switch. That way it would be always active until you like actually fell off the thing, and then it would pull the key when it got away from you. So that might be better, it might be worse. But thanks for watching. New videos every Monday. Be careful out there. Peace. So me and Mouse rode the Onewheel to pick up my Icon Pass. And the Onewheel runs fine, but the cold got to it, so I couldn't ride it back, so I'm carrying it back to the car. And then we're gonna go snowboard. 30 seconds. My dad said just take 30 seconds, and both of these are trash. Oh wait, well, I guess I'll save this one, but this is trash, because this has good connection. And I think that is part of it. So. All right. Oh my God. Okay. If you pick up your back foot, it's gonna stop. 100%. Ready? Not perfect, but it is rideable. I might go with the 2 buttons next time.